Hey guys, welcome back to the Haven. This is our channel. I'm Jake. Today we're gonna go over a recent tournament of mine down in Naples, Florida. Ooh, what a place! What a beautiful place. Yeah. So I played a wildcard tournament down there recently for a 15K future. So basically the purpose of the tournament is if you don't have a ranking or you don't want to use your ranking or the points that you have to get into the tournaments, you can play these events. And if you win it, you'll get a wild card into the qualies. Sometimes it's for main draw and qualies. So depending on the tournament, this one was just for a main, I'm in a qualifying wild card. And so the winner of it got right into qualies. Gotta give a little sneak peek on it. Tournament. So the Sunday of the tournament, so it was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday tournament. The Sunday of the tournament, it rained all day. So we ended up having to fit like majority of the draw in on Saturday. And so because of that, some matches had to go to a shortened format. And then funny enough, they didn't even finish the finals. Like, so the two guys who made the finals, little spoiler alert right there, the two guys that made the finals, they had to do a coin flip. Crazy. I mean, felt bad for one of the guys. He was playing like some pretty good level, and he ended up kind of getting screwed over by that little coin flip. But anyways, we're going to go through my matches. I'll break them down, kind of let you know what was going on in my head during those times. And yeah, just get to watch some good tennis. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, thank you for all your support so far. If you haven't already, go down, like, subscribe, and enjoy all the prior content, and look forward to watching all the fun stuff we have coming your way.
So first match of the tournament, I played a guy who was about a 9.99 UTR right now, Colombian guy. Could tell he played a little bit on clay. I have not been playing on clay at all. This is my first tournament on clay in 9 months or so. Playing a lot of indoor hard during this time frame. It's like winter time in Nashville at the moment. And so like this was a little bit different, trying to adjust to the conditions. This first match, all about like trying to get used to the conditions, just playing a lot of points, making a lot of balls, trying to get into these rallies. Maybe not the best execution as we go through the match, but it was definitely it was definitely something that just again focus on like playing out these points, not trying to overplay, trying to find the game for the rest of the tournament. So the first point we find ourselves here, 30-40. He's serving, looking the final break this first game. That's always the big thing. You want to like, you know, make your opponent work for it, not just giving him simple errors. I felt early on in this match, I was making a lot of simple errors, and as you can see right there, kind of like getting caught on the clay. Still like trying to find a way to move on the clay. Right now we go add in for him. He's serving to win the first game. Good return, got on the toes, come in, big tennis. That's what you gotta do. Find ourselves in a break point situation. He's serving, trying to get this early break. And end with my overhead. Love the overhead. Never miss them. Yeah, I mean that's how you know how good you are. Funny enough, we skip ahead to 1-1. I got broke back. That's not good. Yeah, definitely not ready to play from the get-go. He plays a good point here, you know, kind of getting me moving around on clay, exposing a little bit of a weakness. He ends up going up 1-2 here. Again, not a too good two-game swing, but we're still on serve, staying positive. Good serve and volley here. Nice pickup. And again, overhead, put it away. Find yourselves, we skip ahead 3-all here. Just trying to find another break, trying to stay in these games as much as I can. And again, kind of just getting exposed on clay. He ends up holding that love. It's not a good game, not a good game of pressure. Now down 3-4, 30 love here. Big serve, get the serve and volley in, finish off the point. Even on clay, I was looking to do that. My game is normally typically attacking, and my goal is to get into the net. Another big serve here. That one, that was to save a couple break points to stay in the set. And then he kind of finds a good return there. Kind of left it a little bit too much in the slot. Again, we go deuce point here. Just looking to attack, finding my opportunities. And he barely missed that one. I remember arguing about this for a couple minutes. We skip it in the video, but yeah, he thought it was hooking, but no, ball went clearly out. We go out in here for the set. Big body swing. Just sometimes when you're not feeling good on the serve, you just go big body, or even if you are feeling good, it's a good mix up. We go down 0-1 here. He holds first game, looking for the serve volley. Again, chip in the return. You got to get in. When they chip the return, find a way to get into the net, finish off those points. 2-all here. Actually, no, 15-all, sorry. As you can tell in that point, I'm stepping in up on the backhand to put pressure on him. That's really another big thing in my game that I like to do, is like step up on the backhand side and kind of make him feel pressure. Catch a good return there. Again, putting pressure off that backhand side. Horrible drop shot. I mean, completely got away with that one there. Luckily, we're on the clay, so the ball kind of gives you a little bit of extra bounce, but not a great point. And then a little lucky again, kind of just managing the bounces, finding my way into the net, trying to just battle through that. Okay, we find ourselves up 5-2 here. Dirty love, serving volley. I stick that for a winner. What a volley! What a volley! That's all I can say. Unbelievable volley. Now we're at deuce. Completely start choking the way this game. So it's currently 5-2 added right now. Had a couple of match points. Was up 4 love this game. Play a solid point here. But again, as you can tell, my movement starts getting exposed a little bit. Get out of the corner, good there. Get it in the corner there. Not a bad ball, but gotta get in position for that. On the tape. Next thing you know, you're finding yourself down a break point, because just poor decision making gets you in those moments. And again, poor decision making there. Get broken. And now you find yourself 5-3. Still up a break. What ended up happening was our video got cut out that match. Yeah, that was a tough one. Ended up losing that set after having multiple match points. Losing in a breaker. End up winning the 10-pointer 11-9. Being down a match point at 9-8. He doubled. So that, again, kind of got out of this situation the whole time in my head. I was a little upset with myself for sure, with letting that go. My goal was to move on. I was trying to move on, but I kept coming back to oh, could be out of here, could be out of this, could be out of this. But then by the time I got to that third set, it was again just move on, grow up, get going. Let's go. Played in again. Not a great 10-pointer, but got through it, battled through it, found a win. That's all that matters. Move on to the next match. That's all I can say. Next match, I'm playing a junior out of that played at the academy. We played this match the same day. So my first match that day was 3 hours. This match was just right after. The whole thing was recover, get back and prep for this next match. This is a huge match. After that first performance, it's let's take this one serious. Let's just clock in, clock out as quick as I can, and take care of business. And so the first game here, go up 30 love, serving well. Now we find ourselves at 1-0, 40-30 here, looking for an early break. Found an early break. I think that one point was a big one for me. It was just trying to find a way to compete, make balls when I had to, but then put pressure on, not making bad decisions when I was putting pressure on, stepping up when I needed to, but then also backing off and trusting my movement a little bit more. You can see in that point I had a couple quality balls, but also he had a couple quality balls, and just fighting them off, staying those points. End up finding around, he ends up making an error, and now we find ourselves up 3-1, 15 all here. And then big serve. The serve, just love it. It's a cannon. Now we're at 5-1, starting to cruise, starting to feel good. Body was feeling pretty good physically at this moment. I was really happy with my fitness this match, especially 3 hours earlier. Not great in the humidity. I think I deal with warm temperatures fine, but when it comes to humidity, I just sweat so much. And sometimes I worry about like how my body's gonna react to that. So I was really happy with this match. But again, it was kind of clinical. Started moving like, again, this is first game in the second set. He's actually got 40-15 here. He starts stepping in, playing a good point here. I'm just trying to battle, trying to make balls. Missed that one a little bit long, just moving a little bit slow on the clay. Still finding it, but not a bad point, not a horrible point. 30 all here. This is a really big point to, keep it on serve. End up holding that game. Trying to find a break here. Get a good deep return in. Looking to attack. Find the forehand. Good inside out. And I actually got a feel. No way. That's a joke. But that was not a bad point. End up getting the break there. 2-1. Again, now just looking to keep applying pressure. Gotta put your opponent away. Can't let them hang around, especially after good first set. You want to keep putting that pressure. Good high percentage first serves. Good high percentage on your first ball after the return or after the serve. Find a lucky bounce. As you can hear him, he's just moaning about it. I was loving it. I feed off of that. It's just always great when you see your opponent just kind of trying to break down a little bit. And finding that return was huge. And yeah, 6-1, 6-1, take it routine. Loved it. It was, again, a little bit clinical compared to my first match that day, but you take it. So you can't always predict when you're like how you're going to win, and so it's just find a way through it.
What's up, guys? I'm going to interrupt your video here for a second just to say, if you haven't subscribed, there's no physical way I can make you subscribe. However, if there were, I would be doing that right now. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, what are you doing? Just go.
My next match here against Chris Heck, actually a good friend of mine. We've known each other for years. We actually played each other in college. When I was at New Mexico, he was at University of Utah. We ended up playing a dual match against each other in singles, not finished. So no one's better. We've never played a full match. And kind of again trying to find errors there. 30-15 here. Yeah, Chris has a good serve, just trying to manage that pace. Put it back on him and stay in these rallies. Honestly, I don't think I should run around that backhand as much. I think put a little bit more pressure with the backhand and open up the court with the backhand first, because you can see when I got put in the corner with the backhand, I opened it up better than I did with my forehand. And then the forehand, I just am able to move to it a little bit better. Big point here, 30 all. Unreal hands by Chris here. Just good point. I thought I did everything I could do. Thought I actually had him beat, but didn't work out. 0-1 here, 15 all. Big serve. That was the key, is just high percentage first serves. Like maybe not always popping it, but a high percentage first serves. This was a weird game. 3 all. I ended up getting the break. He just kind of played just a loose game. Just air. Gave me a double, and you find a way through it. 4-3, so serving for the set here, because again, short sets. Bringing it to 15 all, good +1, just being ready at the net. Break point down here, 30-40. Again, just trying to make a high percentage first serve. A little short on the forehand, but move around it. Again, a little short. He's getting depth, and he's moving me around. Again, this is a good defensive forehand there, but just a little short with the rally walls. and just feel like I gotta keep putting pressure with depth rather than always with pace. But luckily he makes a poor decision there, trying to go for something that wasn't there. Add in serving first set point here, go kicker, and then finish the point up at the net. Good hands. So first set 5-3. Again, playing short sets. Again, gotta limit the errors. We find ourselves now looking for my first break chance right away in the second, and I find it. That's huge. Take what you can get. Take just being ready to convert from the first point. Got lucky there with the net cord, but also I should never hit the net up with that ball. We're up 2-0 here. Kind of again looking for another break. At this point in the match, I kind of felt like momentum had completely shifted towards me. Even though score-wise it was still kind of close. Like right now we're at 3-1. Got a break point here. Not going to convert this, but it didn't feel like it was like out of my control. Wish I would have played a little bit better in these situations. Like just made some errors that kind of, when I was on those juice points, just kind of wish I would have been a little bit more mentally focused, but also kind of knew in these situations that the match was kind of in my hands, and or at least I felt extremely comfortable at the time. 40-15 end with an ace. Not a bad way to end the match. So overall with this one, not my best performance, but also not my worst. Yeah, just overall, not a bad match at all. Just kind of played who I had to play, and again, one break each set. This last one, playing against the Colombian guy. He's actually friends with one of my teammates from New Mexico. I kind of knew he had a big forehand. Wasn't entirely sure like how big of a weapon it was, but I knew he had good hands, looking that he was gonna look to attack. So it was gonna be interesting to play this match on clay. Obviously I could tell like when we were playing the match, he could move well on clay. He kind of had a good feel around the net. Just kind of understand the court. Felt like he just kind of really moved the ball around well and kind of understood whereas I didn't understand the clay courts as well. So yeah, we start off first point here, and just again finding my way into the net. I felt like I had to impose my will against every single person I played this tournament, whether it was from the back or coming into the net. 30 love here, trying to moving him side to side with my forehand. That was a really big play. Get him one ball to the do side, one ball, change it to the ad, and just hitting high quality balls. 15 love here, again trying to approach off that forehand. Good play by him. And then I kind of saw he was a little bit defensive with the strike. That's the one thing. He was always ready to pick up another ball. Even though he missed that one, it started to kind of benefit him later in the match. One thing I did struggle with this match was my serve. Just more of my serve was a big strength, and just felt like I only could like rely on my kick, and even then felt like it would kind of come and go depending on the moment. Again, trying to play aggressive here, and kind of feel like my ball just landed short a little bit too much. Good pass, good 2-ball pass, but I felt like I got a little bit lucky in that situation. Didn't feel like I truly earned that point. So we end up going to a tiebreaker, no breaks. End up winning the first point of the breaker. Kind of was my goal was to stay super solid. Ended up so we jumped the 3-4, but before this, I had a couple points where I came in. So I win the first point of the breaker. I think I go up 2-0 actually. And then and again, he's just scrambling for every ball. Kind of, that's the one best shot he had, is if I didn't do much with my forehand, I would have gone to his forehand. Not like I was hitting it soft, there's not much movement with my ball. He just took care of it. Good ace there, the hold serve. Again, at this point in the set, he's looking to kind of keep holds going. Again, good play by him. Just kind of finding a way to play every single ball. This is a big game here. Again, just great pickup. I mean, I kind of put myself in a bad situation to be there. Like, I shouldn't have gotten broken, but great point by him. We find ourselves down a break 1-3, and since it's short sets, it's kind of do or die now. I kind of remember when I got broken, I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm going to lose at 4-1, and it doesn't feel like a 4-1. It's been neck and neck the whole time. That was the only break of the entire match. Good pass. I kind of was just telling myself, I got to just step up my level and make every ball, make them play. I end up getting a joke return there. Find my way into the net. Not really doing much with the volley. That's the thing. Just gotta do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I end up getting a break point here. I'm still thinking, like, be aggressive, but, you know, just be ready to play every single ball. No more, like, kind of, like, letting these opportunities slip by. And he ends up, like, still finding a way to touch every single ball. I can't put a winner away on him. End up getting the break. I was pumped about that. That was huge. Way to fight back. But the first 3 points were okay this game. But then I just kind of mentally, like, lapse here at the end, as you can see, is like, just again, second serve, kick serve. I'm going kick serve on both serves here, trying to get out wide to the backhand, open up the court, and it's just not landing. Rhythm's a little bit off, a little tense with the muscles. Just not really believing in the serve. 540 here. You know, gotta make a first serve, make the guy play, and this is just where the level just wasn't good enough. This is where I really showed my true level, was in these last couple points of the match, where again you get the break back and you end up getting a hold. Now you're showing a little bit different of a level. End of the match, didn't get enough bite on it, and that's how it goes. But anyways, overall decent tournament. Felt like, I don't know, didn't kind of accomplish what I needed. Got some match play and stuff. A little bit disappointing with. Felt like I could have gotten that last win. Felt like it was on my racket, but again, it's the way it goes sometimes. Just kind of now working on a couple of these little areas that I struggled in at this tournament, and knowing that, hey, at least I, like, even though it wasn't my best performance-wise, I was really, like, positive and high energy the entire tournament. Again, I'm not trying to beat myself up, especially in that first match when that easily could have happened, but also in all the other matches where, you know, could have had a couple points go the wrong way and react negatively to that. That's my goal, is to stay out there, stay positive, and just fight through circumstances. That's all you can really do in these situations. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It's been an honor watching this with you. Please go like, subscribe to the channel. This stuff really helps out. Again, we would love to produce more content for you guys. It's been busy the last couple months. Sorry again for feeling like things have been kind of slow from our channel, but don't worry, guys. We're just prepping for you. We're getting ready for Tunisia. We're grinding. We are grinding. Anyways, catch you guys on the next video. Peace.